Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Adventures of Malibu and Dad. Guys, today we're at SWVA Antique Collectibles and Craft Mall here in Pulaski, Virginia. And they're located at 821 East Main Street in Pulaski, Virginia, 24301. Neat little town, Pulaski. Never been here before, but the owner here is really nice. She says, yeah, come on in, film us. And so we're gonna go check them out, guys. Really cute town and kind of old school. I love these old little Virginia towns. This one here is like most of the others. They usually get a big industry in their town, and the big industries move out, factories close down, and then the town just kind of needs a rebirth and rebuild itself, and that's what this one's kind of doing. So let's go in, guys. Let's have a good time. Check it out.
We're glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history. It's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
Alright, so here's our sign, Southwest Virginia. Neat little place. You're gonna be surprised when you come in. Alright guys, as you come in, it's a great little place. First thing that caught my eye when I came in was this old icebox here. Man, it is old school, but the price is really good. They're asking $435 for the Exco Oak Box Original. Look at that thing. Got the original brass handles there. They put the big ice blocks there. Then you'd have your cold storage up here. That one's pretty vintage. So we got all the tag work and everything. Really nice. Let's take a look around, man. Look at the glassware. 28 bucks. You know me, I love the glassware. Virginia has some of the best antiques. Nice little table there, I like that. Looks like they're asking $225 for the set. The chairs, $125. The old wagon there. Got some really cool old cups. The old style beer stuff. All these old acrylic artworks by J. Ross. Look at these. Those are really cool. Look at these candle holders. Those are different. Look at the vase here. This is pretty. Asking 30 bucks for that. Man, that thing's huge. It's pretty. There's old school juicer there. 10 bucks. That thing is heavy. Some old school salt and pepper shakers. These are kind of a neat set. That's for the ones in the back. 8 bucks. Wow, those are really pretty. Look at that. Shirley Temple back there. I grew up watching Shirley Temple shows. It's neat to see that. Unique pieces. Look at this thing here, guys. This is kind of cool looking. The giant craft. It's a Rare vintage German growler. $60. That is super cool. I like that. These little quilts here. It's really neat. Old school desk here. Asking $59 on that old school desk. It's in really nice shape. Some old school cars there. Look at that trunk. Asking 45 for the trunk. It's a big one. There's some different stuff. Very unique. Right away what catches my eye is this old light here. Look at that thing. That's cool. Some decorative stuff. Look at the horse collar doorknob. $80. There's another one here. $60 for horse collar. Oh, it's a hat hanger. Huh, that's pretty cool. Some unique things. It's an old table. For this one's about $55. Just never know what you're gonna find. Look at this old table here. Man, that thing is solid. It's got the 4 chairs. It's like a really pretty buffet there. It's a neat set. Love the old marble tops. And this is not for sale at this time. Got some old estate jewelry here. Got some rings, necklaces, a lot of bracelets. It's all sterling silver. Some rings there. This rocking chair caught my eye. They're asking $120 for that old girl there. That's a pretty old rocking chair. Kinds of jewelry. Mama and Malibu are in the back corner here. And look at this, what Mama's found. What do you call that, honey?
A basket.
A basket.
Milk glass.
Milk glass basket. That's pretty. I like that.
I do too.
$12, guys. You can't beat that.
Look how pretty.
Very pretty. Good job, baby.
Thank you. Easter eggs.
Love all the different tools and things. Old oil can. These things here, I don't know what these are. Anybody know what that is, guys? $17 for a vintage sharpening tool. Wow. Okay. Very different. Look at some of these old scales and stuff. $12 for that little tiny one there. I know some guys are collectors of these old scales and levelers. That old radio there. That's cool. A whole bunch of stuff here. Alright, I had to laugh, guys. When we were kids, you would call up people on the phone and say, hey, do you have Prince Albert in the can? And they'd say, yeah, we sure do. And it was pipe tobacco. We said, well, you better let them out then. Here's some old Prince Albert cans. $8 for that. Different coin collection stuff. We got some old dimes there. Pirate copper rounds. Oh, that's neat. $6 for those. Challenge tokens, coins. $4 for those. Painted liberated copper. Looks like some pretty cool stuff. Definitely different. Got copper bullets. Ounce copper bullets. Got some old quarters. And some, looks like some different sets here. Really neat. Look at this ceramic Indian here. This guy is completely chill. What a paint job he's got. This says a vintage American painted chalkware, $28. Very different. Old school little bike here with the STP on it. Asking $8 for that cute little thing. Cute little milk jugs here. You know, oh, maybe these were used for cream. Vintage half pint milk bottle, $7. This is really cool. This one's really neat. Mayflower. Or no, what's it say? Kind of hard to read. And this old scooter here, guys. All right, another neat section here, guys. The old vinyl. A lot of old albums. This old Pioneer receiver, man, $100. I remember when these things, when I was a kid, was the Cat's Meow. I had a Yamaha. There's another one right here. This is Kenwood. Kenwood was another big one. Big receivers. Back in the day. So what kind of album we could pick out of here? The Moody Blues, $2. Uh-oh. Nirvana. $28, guys. Got a lot of buddies that like Nirvana. All right, guys, here's a bottle of knee-high orange, $10. Looks pretty vintage. The old flowering can there. That's old school. $20. These old food trays. It's like the trays I used to have when I was in school, man. $24. Get a set of 6. Old clock here. Halloween glass there. Frankenstein. Tons of cool little things, guys. Get a look around. All right, so we ended up buying 2 things from this booth here. A picture and a little thing on the candle there my wife found. I like your stuff. I love that shelf too. That's really cool. Some of these photos here, guys. Oh, look at the guy in the armor here. The whole armor of God. I like that. Different dragons, and someone's a really good local artist. Some pretty cool scenes here. There's a nice farmhouse scene there. Look at that. Just need some cute frames, but definitely got a good eye. Local artist, I'm sure. Got some old toys over here. Look at the old, it's an old meat stand or something back in the day. The old vintage toys. All right, guys, so the owner came up to me, and the lady that paints, her name is Brenda Walker. She's the artist. And believe it or not, here's her card. So Brenda had a stroke, and that's when she started painting, to keep her hands and mind in tune. And I guess having the stroke really helped her, man. Look at the artistry that she has put out. And what a cool story. Brenda. What an amazing story. God's a good healer, man. Brenda Walker, who's now painting after having a stroke, and her paintings are absolutely remarkable. I mean, look at this detail. Isn't that amazing, guys? Anyway, the owner came over and told me that, so I had to pass it on to the store because I think her paintings are just amazing. And for a woman who was healed after having a stroke, that's pretty cool. And that's a big thing in Virginia here. Don't tread on me. I like that. Look at this here, man. Old vintage Pepsi Cola thermometer. How about these right here, guys? I don't know if you remember moon pies. I grew up with moon pies. Got an old moon pie sign here. I believe these are probably reproductions because the backs are just in really good shape. Oh, there's a bottle of that knee high that we looked at earlier. A little Texaco sign. I like those. This old vintage bottle here, guys. It says Washington, D.C. on it. $15. That's definitely different. Alright, guys, got some more vintage stuff here. I love these. Look at these. $20. These are candle holder angels. Got your candle back there. Isn't that pretty? 10 a piece. 20 for the pair. The old cake pan here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. A lot of neat vintage old stuff. Around the corner here, look at all the milk glass. $25 for this one. What a nice bowl right there. Got two doves, vintage. $10.99. The old trucks and toys. Oh, all the milk glass is really pretty. Kinds of stuff there. Oh, there's another Shirley Temple. I'm asking $12 for that. Cute items. Got the Michael Jackson Thriller album here. How about that, guys? I don't see that every day. $35. Some old comic books. Everybody loves the old comic books. I only ask them $15 for those. Got some really neat items here. All depends on what you're into. Oh, I remember those horses when I was a kid right there. The old vintage wagon there. What is this thing? It's caught my eye here, guys. $50. It's a 19th century Victorian silver-plated tilt pitcher. Wow. Very different. How heavy is that thing? Oh, pretty heavy. This is definitely different. Never know what you're going to find. If you need one, there's one here and it's heavy. That's a little different. Got his fingers crossed. Two hands shaking. Look at this old vintage photo there. Spooky. Old clown there. All kinds of crazy neat things. Alright guys, so that's it in an overview. Hope you enjoyed the quick view here. What a great great place. And the people here, look at that old Pink Floyd top shirt there. What's it here? Kylo Ren, man. Authentic mask. What are they asking on that? Yeah, let's check out the tag here. $15. Star Wars Kylo Ren mask. Boy, that thing is heavy duty. And awfully spooky looking too. Yeah, if you're into Kylo Ren, man. There you go. Alright, so I kind of dropped my camera. I was reaching for this old root beer. Frosty old-fashioned root beer. You'll love it. Asking $10 for that. That's cool. Neat place, guys. Definitely enjoyed this tour. And we bought a few things. Alright guys, listen. Like I said, we had a great time here. So much vintage stuff. Nice owner. If you're ever in this area, check them out. We enjoyed it. And we bought a few items ourselves. So from me, Mama, in Malibu, we're going to be closing off this segment of this video. Get out, guys. Get out on an adventure. Travel. And have fun, man, at whatever you do. And you never know what you're going to find, man, when you get out on an adventure. And if you can't get out on an adventure, come with us. We'll take you there. As I always say, man, we will take you to the adventure you want to see. Let us do the driving. And all the expenses on us. All you have to do is just watch on TV and enjoy. All right, guys. Love you. God bless you. Wherever you're at, be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.